Jane?
Hello?
It's running through my mind now. Jane,
What?
you're 24.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jane?
I'm driving.
All right. What's up?
I had a question. I need to know what I need to do. I've been with my husband for like 8 years now. We have 3 kids. And
3 kids at 24?
Yeah.
Damn, starting early.
We were having some issues, and I went out one day with some girls, and I ended up going out.
Hold on. Are you doing like a ham bone on the dash of your car? Like,
No.
what is all that noise?
I have my son with me, but he can't hear me.
He's banging things.
Oh, he's banging things. All right. Well, put him out on the hood or something. That's where my dad used to put me. I wrote on the hood because it's
on the roof. Be fair.
Well, no, I started on the roof, just taped down. It was actually one of those a folding chair that was taped to the rack of the station wagon. That was my child's seat. But then the turn indicator broke.
Oh.
So he moved me out to the hood, so I would
keep an
signal.
eye on you too. Oh, you signal. Wow,
yeah, he'd tie some kite string to my arm. He'd yank on the left one if I had to signal left. Once in a while, we'd get crossed up, and I'd be leaning the wrong way.
Did he also have a thing that would sort of like a Flintstone horn where you'd squeeze your chest, going, honk?
Yeah, it was like the Flintstones. Actually, the hood emblem was the only thing that kept me on. I don't want to say where it was, Drew, but it took a lot of corrective surgery to fix that. Where the hell was she?
About 3.
Jane?
Uh-huh.
All right. So what'd you say? You're cheating on your husband?
So I did. I had a one-night stand, and then I couldn't believe it. Like, the next day I came home, and my husband's like, where were you? I lied to him, told him it was the girls. And he so believed me. And I went back, like, a second time to see this guy, and now it's like whatever, and I just don't know how to get over this guy. Like,
so it's not a one-night stand.
Oh, well, I went back a second time, and, like, my husband so believed me. Like, I don't know what to do.
The whole thing is you're not supposed to think your 24-year-old wife with the 3 kids is out banging another guy.
Yeah, it's the last thing he'd want to think about.
He
would do anything not to have that
I was
enter
at
in
my
his
friends,
mind.
I was at work or something, you believe it. Of
course.
Your wife tells you what she was doing all day, you believe her, right?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Well, Jay, what's the plan here?
Like, my husband is so much better in bed than this guy, and I don't get it. Like, maybe because
you've been married since you were what age?
18.
And how old is your husband?
He's 26.
Why did you get married at 18?
Because I got pregnant.
Okay, well, that's what this is all about, really.
Yeah, but the husband's good in bed.
But she's
yeah.
You relinquished that privilege. That's it. You're a mom of 3 now. You got to make this marriage work. You got to be a family. That's it.
Oh, man.
That's it, Jane. That's it. Whatever this means. Whatever it's an expression of, some sort of hostility or whatever. Are you drinking too?
Forget about it. Like,
are you using a lot of alcohol when this happens?
Kinda.
Yes. Is there alcoholism in your family?
No. You know what the
Something's
funny thing
going
is?
on. Yeah.
Like, when I see guys, I don't want to sound rude or anything, but I see him like as a potential screw. Now, like, that happened. Like, I just look at a guy like, fuck, I wonder how he is in bed.
Hey, Jane?
I'm sorry.
Drew does the same thing with guys, by the way. Like, only guys. If his wife says
only
it's
you,
just
Adam.
dudes. All right, here's the thing, Jane.
Yeah.
First off, do your kids a favor and just hand them over to the Hells Angels right now and let them be raised by decent people. You are going to screw those kids up royally.
And something happened in your family.
My God, are you going to screw these kids up?
So
Listen, everybody, hold on. I got to get preachy for a second. But this crap where I can shoot a little meth, I can bang around with some guy at work, I can be totally out of control, but my kid never knows it. I'm still a great mom. How dare you say I'm not a great mom? I'm a loving parent. I love my kid. You loving your kid doesn't mean squat.
Doesn't mean anything.
You got to do something for him. Or
be a
you got to
parent.
not do certain things like bang guys you meet at the restaurant or shoot drugs or do whatever it is you're doing. And believe me, your kids know. And what do you mean? They don't need to know. They know everything. They just feel everything. They don't know.
Right. They don't know it in any kind of intellectual or cognitive way. They feel it. They feel everything that goes on in the family
It would
system.
actually be better if they just knew
it. Yes, of
specifically
course.
what's going on. All they know is they got an out-of-control mom.
It feels like hell. They're scared.
Yeah. All right. Jane.
Uh-huh.
You seem like you come from a lot of chaos. Was your family chaotic?
Yeah, like a broken home and stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
and alcoholic
Well, here
dad,
we
too.
go.
I definitely get alcoholism. Somebody's alcoholic in your family.
My mom.
Yeah.
Your mom's
an
alcoholic.
alcoholic.
Okay, well, I definitely get the alcoholism.
And any abuse from your dad, physical,
No,
anything like
never,
that?
Your mom.
Never.
Mom.
Never.
Mom
Not from my mom
was.
either. She was just like, we were like
Wasted?
taken from my mom at a young age, like in foster care.
Who tooken you? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Foster care,
jeez.
ward of the court.
Whoa.
Okay, so your family's a disaster.
So for you to try to tolerate a real somebody who actually loves you is very unpleasant.
Yeah.
You got to get some therapy, Jen. You've got to. You are going to mess the kids up. They're going to end up in foster care.
Yeah.
I don't even. Hey, how old? Listen, Jane.
Huh?
Look, let me explain something. You are serious damaged goods, and I'm saying it as a friend, but you are damaged. What your childhood put you through is really the equivalent to like a horrible car crash.
And don't put your kids through this.
You got to go. You got to get some therapy. You're not right. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All these impulses you're having, not
Your kids
good.
are going to be a mess. Do you care about your kids?
Yes.
Is the first time you did it? Cheated on your husband?
Yeah.
No, but you're on your way. You're having all these impulses through multiple males.
Yeah, and believe me, it's like a shoulder that pops out of joint. It gets easier every time.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
And
Look,
it-
you're not going to
it
do
is.
anything. Look, Jane, do me a favor. No more goddamn kids. How about that? All right.
boy.
Listen, I really mean, I would like, first off, there's nothing that anyone can say to someone like Jane. If she wants to pop out 5 more kids and screw up 5 more kids, and then we'll have 8 kids running around out there who are doing, by the way, the exact same thing she's going to be doing.
Right.
The guys will probably be violent, and the girls will be pregnant at 17, and our society will slowly erode.
There you go.
More people in prison, more people hooked on drugs, less people employed, less people going to college, less people finish, and there's nothing anyone will ever say about it. No one will ever pipe up about it. Look, if you got a girl who's in Jane's situation and she's in foster care, gets pulled out of her family, and her family's a chaotic mess, and her mom's a raging alcoholic, you got to keep an eye on her.
Yep.
She's going to spit out a bunch of kids early and often, and then those kids are going to become our problem.
Yep.
Because Jane is not fit. And by the way, Jane's 24. She's got 3 kids. The over-under is 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's going to pop out one with one of these guys. Yep. And then I'm pregnant, and he thinks it's his, and that's when the chaos really kicks in, and then eventually we got to come in and collect the kids but the damage is done. They're scarred for life.
But Adam, she's a great mom.
Oh,
Just
she's
ask
great.
her.
She's
mom.
great. She's great. And we can't tell people what to do with their uterus.
And by the way, this is not to pick on women because the guys do the same damn thing.
Well, guys are
worse,
worse.
yeah.
But the only problem is they're the keepers of the grail. You know what I mean? They're the ones that are crapping out the kids. I don't know what to do, but the idea that we can't say anything about it or do anything about it in society, yet all we do all day is tell everyone what to do or what they can't do. Try to get on go down the airport. See how many hoops you got. Take your shoes off. Crawl through there. Spin around. See if you can blow yourself. Do it. The guy had me do it. He was laughing at him. It was like that prison in Iraq. I got naked. Chick was smoking. I was crying. She was taking pictures with me.
Took a attack dog on you.
I was like, what's this have to do with security? She said, just do it. She kept yelling at me. We had to get in a pyramid.
Oh, you and all the other passengers
Fat
coming
guy
through?
was traveling to Chicago on business, was on top of the pyramid. It was horrible. He was naked.